Hey guys, it's Brick Thunder, and today we're going to be unboxing, setting up, and doing a demo of Home Depot's 2024 Carnival Carl. Alright, so here he is. He just arrived this morning, literally just about an hour ago, and now I'm here at the hunt to unbox him and the other item that already came. They were super quick this year, so that was super cool to see. I was not expecting to get him that quick at all. Usually with the Home Depot drops, you have to wait a pretty long time because it's more like a pre-order. This one, they just shipped. So that's super exciting. This guy is awesome. I don't have a clown theme this year. I want to have one next year. But he will definitely fit next year very, very well. I already have a really cool idea for him because of how big he is. And he looks awesome. I love his motion. I love his overall look. And his size is amazing. So I'm excited to see him. Let's get to the unboxing. Here we go. All right, I have not looked inside. I'm just now cutting it open. Let's see what we can see. All right, opening it up, we can see instructions on the box, and we can see the first giant hand. Actually, the second one's down here as well. Let's pull these out. Here they are. This thing is huge. These are massive, massive hands. He's got a keep off, do not climb on him tag. And I've seen that with a few others as well, especially the bigger ones. Here we have what looks to be an arm. Here's the other arm. We have a hip loop. Here's the head of the hammer, which is also huge and looks great. Pulling out his shoes here, oh my gosh. Those are insane. This is definitely one of the coolest shoes I've seen. It's huge, and I love that it goes all the way up here instead of just ending kind of where they usually do. Here's the other shoe. We've got the bag with the waterproof adapter and also instructions. Here we have leg pulls. Next up, we have the head. Let's see how he looks. All right, here it is. It looks pretty good. This one does not look like it deformed at all, so that's really good. It is huge. It is all a vinyl feeling. I don't think it's latex, so that's good. He will not dry rot. His eyes look good. His hat is awesome. Yeah, looks awesome. Here's his mechanism, which is inside of the clothing already, which is kind of strange, but that might make it easier. We'll see. And then finally, we have his base. So that's all of our parts. Let's get to the setup. Here we go. All right, let's begin our setup. So first we have the base we're going to snap together right there and at the back. There we go. Next we have these shoes. We can slide these down. And then on top of the shoe, you can put the leg. We can do the same over here for the other side. Next we have his body and clothing piece. This is all one, and this just snap locks down. We can bring his pants down. Next we can do his arms. We have eye on this side, and we're just going to slide that up. The prongs can then attach at the top. This arm is then able to move like this so that when the hammer moves, it moves freely with it. Here's the static arm. We'll slide this up. This is the arm that supports the weight of the hammer. Speaking of the hammer, we can now attach it here. It is just a screw-on right here at the top. You can just screw it in until it gets fully tightened, and there we go. We can then attach it to his arms here. Once his hammer is attached, we can Velcro this right here. We can do the same over here. And finally, we have his head. All right, there he is complete. He's looking amazing. Let's go to the demo. Here we go. All right, so one thing before the demo, his eyes actually have an LED wire running from them down. His control box does not have one coming up to them. So I'm not sure if that's going to be like that on all of them, where there's a mistake where it doesn't have it at all. But mine just does not have a wire to those LEDs, so the LEDs will not be on. I'm completely fine with that because I prefer LEDs off on basically all props, and I think he looks better this way. But for anyone who did want LEDs, I'm hoping that there is a wire run to them. But with this one, there was not. So that's why the eyes are off, but everything else works fine. So let's go to the demo.
Everyone says my games are rigged, but no one is making you play these carnival games. There's no reward in life without a little risk, right? Here, I'll even let you borrow my hammer since I'm such a nice guy. Go on, take a swing. It's only your life on the line. Oh, look. Another victim, customer to come play my fun, family-friendly strength tester game. don't you come take a shot? If you lose, I'll just put you in place of the bell. You know my top customer is a gym rat. They always think they are so strong, but it's all about technique. You look like a smarty pants. Why don't you crack a swing? I've been dying to see someone win for once. Though you look so scrawny, you probably couldn't even lift this hammer. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Which one of you will become my next foe? Just kidding. We're all friends here. Can't you tell by my sweet smiling face? Come on, let's take a photo. I can even pretend to smash your head with my hammer. It'll be hilarious. Step right up. Come on, kids. Step right up. What'd you say? Trick or treat? Only tricks, I mean games of feet are done here. Use the hammer to test your strength. See if you can ring the bell. You might win the grand prize, your life. But if you lose, then it is mine.
All right, so there he was, Carnival Carl from Home Depot. So this guy is overall an awesome, awesome prop. He's only $200, which is super rare these days. And for the size and for the animation, that is so worth it. I think this is one of the overall best looking clowns of the last few years. I think the color scheme is perfect. His face looks nice. And overall, that concept of him is really, really cool. I only have two issues with him. One, the mouth is kind of that backwards animation that we've seen before, where when it starts talking, it actually goes up to where it would look like he's not talking. So it's kind of opposites. And you may have noticed that in the phrasing. It might be a bit more obvious in person. But other than that, the only other issue is the wires. They're not color coded and they're not numbered or anything. At least on mine, they're not. So it's all black. So it took a little while to figure that out. Because they all basically look the same. Once I got all those connected, the only other issue was that wire up here, which doesn't have an input down here. So other than that, really no big issues with his look or his animation. His animation's great. There's a ton going on. And the mouth movement looks good. His proportions are great. With props this big, sometimes they look really skinny or just don't look right. But they did a great job filling him out. He definitely looks good. And one thing I really, really love about this guy is the phrasing. His phrasing and voice is perfect. There's some really funny ones, and that makes sense for a clown. But then there's some that are creepy and really cool. So I think they did perfect with that. So there he was, Carnival Carl. He is awesome. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.